Hello, YouTubers. I know I haven't been on here in quite a while. It's probably been like 3, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. I lost track. I'm not exactly sure why I haven't posted. Mostly out of laziness. I've been in a bit of a funk the last month or so. Not exactly sure why. Actually, things on a sort of superficial level have been going really well for me. I got another raise a couple days ago, and which is really surprising given the budget situation in New York State. But that was, amazing. I found out yesterday that I'm going to be probably put up for a creativity award in my institution. So a little acknowledgement of my hard work there. Obama got elected president. Yay! Jen and I don't have to move to Montreal. That's a good thing. It's cold up there, as much as I love that city. I got a PS3, which I love. I got an HD TV, a 36-inch, which is awesome as well. So those things have actually been going really well, but I was still, during that period, in a real depression. And I think it's a sort of periodic thing with me. Every couple times a year, I guess, I go into sort of a deep, probably once a month I have a couple days where I'm in a funk, but a couple times, 2, 3 times a year, I get into a deep, deep trough of sort of depression for unknown reasons. But I end up being really, really antisocial and lethargic, and I just end up doing a lot of reading and playing video games and not doing a whole lot else. Being a hermit, basically. And I've sort of come to this point in my life where I just have to weather those periods, I guess. I don't really know how to combat them, or, I can't just, I'm not the kind of person who just, put on a cheery face even though I feel bad. If I feel bad, I'm going to sort of indulge in it a little bit and just try and get it out of my system, I guess, and sometimes it takes a little longer. So that's where I've been the last few weeks, if not longer. What else? And during that period, Jen and I were going through a bad turn as well. We're still working things out. It's getting better, but that and that was also my depression and stuff like that didn't help that, obviously. But I'm starting to come out of things, and I'm feeling better now, and hence this video. What else has been going on? One of the things weird, I got yesterday actually 2 contacts from really old acquaintances from my sort of past life. One, I got an email from an old roommate of mine when I lived in Pittsburgh. It's about 10 years ago. And this is a guy I barely knew. We roomed together a couple months, I think, towards the end of my tenure in Pittsburgh. And he sent an email out of the blue saying, he had stopped drinking and he was cleaning up his life, and he was, I guess, sort of making amends, not in a double, not AA type of way, I guess, but just sort of going back in his life and apologizing for those who, I guess, his alcoholism affected. Although, from my perspective and my memory of it, which is pretty dim, he seemed like a fine roommate. To this day, I still can't draw a clear picture of him in my mind. That's more a fact of just I have really bad memory going back that far. But, so that was strange. And then, on top of that, I got a LinkedIn friend request from the wife of my former best friend. This is a best friend I had been friends with for 15 years, since college. And then about 5 years ago, we had a major falling out, and we haven't talked or done, haven't talked at all since then. And I'm pretty sure we probably may never talk again. But so that was a little weird, and the story of that, maybe I'll do a video on it. I don't know. That's a long and unclear story about how that falling out came about. But he was the first person that actually told I was trans, and he was, at the time, I think, fairly accepting of it. Although I'm not sure in the long run. I'm sure my sort of trans status played some sort of issue, on my part especially. You know, maybe I'll examine that in another video. But anyways, I got a LinkedIn request from his now wife, used to be girlfriend when I knew them. So that was a little weird. I don't know what to do with that. A little strange, a little scary. So that's it. That's all that's going on. You know, yay for Obama. And notice my book. I got my Books Rule shirt. And that's it. I'll try and do some more videos on a regular basis. And that's it. Thanks, folks. Bye.